The reason why I'm walking away from casting a ballot for a president right now is because the line was super long to this. I think it's an elementary school. It was so long. And honestly, I started thinking about the fact that we have all these cars. This entire neighborhood is parked with cars and smells of gasoline. Like the whole neighborhood, it smells like gasoline in this like Midwood, Brooklyn area. And with the whole fracking and both of the candidates wanting to use oil and continue the gasoline industry going, I mean, like, I don't really want to vote for either of them. I mean, if they're not going to create more hydraulic powered cars and more solar powered cars and clean energy, like, they're both still going to be relying on fracking and natural resources. Trump is only talking about using newer technologies, but obviously in the past 4 years, the changes that we've seen have not involved using newer, cleaner energy resources at all. So that's why I'm walking away from voting for anybody. And I'm not waiting in the long line in this cold weather to vote for two guys who are honestly as light as the sun, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I just don't think that they're on a level to understand all people in this country. And so I'm walking away from it because it just seems silly. It just seems like the whole colonial like warfare of stolen land thing is still going on, and I choose not to vote. And I think that everyone here should have that right and not be picked on for it. In terms of getting to the top, it shouldn't affect anything, it shouldn't make a difference, and it should be a common right for everybody to walk away from a situation in which they're freezing to death and don't want to rely on stealing Middle Eastern natural resources to heat up their home or their car on wheels. So have a nice day. I still don't really understand this neighborhood that I'm living in. They all are talking about voting for Trump. So I think it's really silly when it gets to some kind of an extremist orthodoxy of some sort on American land, because it's like people at one point wore loincloths in the summertime, and that was an adaptational right, and they took that away from everybody. Why should I vote for people who like believe in like modesty and creating categorizations against other people? That's how incest ensues and people with disabilities are born, and I'm against that. So I'm walking away from it. Have a nice day. I don't know if that like even